What did Ash Ketchum say while playing Riichi Mahjong? It's the dealer's world we live in. 7 repeats, it won't end. I am in last place with a real bad attitude, but you still gotta call upon, cause maybe you can win East 3. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Riichi Mahjong, go. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are, folks. You're listening to Riichi. That was Pokemon Johto, the theme from Pokemon Johto. And I'm so sorry, on Spotify, it's by various artists, I think, and I did not have the foresight to Google the original singer. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. Let's load it in the Jade Room immediately today. Now, let me just say this, okay? My fellow Americans, aka citizens of the globe, and citizens of the globe, we've been doing pretty peachy keen, Avril Lavigne, in the Riichi Mahjong mines lately. Certainly the winds of fortune are not fully flowing in the direction of our sales, but oh my god, just kidding? I mean, what intarnation? Like, can I just hit you with a what intarnation? I'm one tile. We could have almost called double Riichi right here. Holy smokes. So we're one tile away from Tenpai right now. We can get there with a 2 of bamboo, 5 of bamboo, 5 of characters or 8 of characters. I actually don't even mind throwing out the 3, right? What are we gonna do? Keep that 3-4 in our hand, and then if we kept that 3, we throw this, and then we draw the 4, and then what? Huh? After that, then what? Now 1,000,000 tiles can get us into Riichi, get us into Tenpai. This is a perfect one-away. It might not look like it, but we do have a double-sided weight, a pair, and an omega chunk, which is colloquially what I like to call a pair with a double-sided weight attached to it. Anyway, if you enjoy the song or you're enjoying the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every day. Say this at the top of the video. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous today. How am I doing? I mean, Right Lord's unfortunately pawning off a little bit, and their hand looks really, really good. So, unfortunate that our perfect, super mega awesome 1 away from Tenpai hand in an East 1 with a chance at pure double secrets as well. Riichi bid for pure double secrets door might not come to fruition, but you know what? That's okay. I did watch a lot of YouTube yesterday. This is genuinely the most embarrassing thing that I'm gonna tell you today, okay? And this is real. I hope you appreciate my candor rather than make fun of me for it. But if you want to make fun of me for it, you absolutely should go ahead. Yesterday I got sucked into watching YouTube Shorts, and then somehow I ended up on billionaire TikTok. And I don't mean like, oh, it's for billionaires. No, obviously not. But I meant like, oh, why am I watching Mark Cuban and Logan Paul talk about anything? Do you know what I mean? And it was just like one of those weird situations where, oh, do I call Riichi here? I mean, it's so bad, but I gotta call Riichi. I gotta stay in the dealer's seat. Couldn't even let me pretend for a bit, huh? Couldn't even let me have a little bit of fun with like, oh, and they sumo and I pay out a decent dealer penalty. I mean, it's not that big. When have I heard that before? Am I right? Am I right, folks? Couldn't even let me pretend. Oh, maybe old Yusong can grab a little bit of Riichi Pinfu, or excuse me, Riichi double-sided weight sumo. Nope. Right Lord had to take that one from my clutches, and you know what? That's okay. I'm not gonna take that as an omen. I'm not gonna take that as a reason to get tilted. Okay. I was watching Mark Cuban and Logan Paul talk about like you know, Mark Cuban's biggest loss on Shark Tank. This sucks, by the way. Like this is like every like I'm so sorry if this is you, but I have to speak my truth. This is like the worst guy at every bar. Do you know what I mean? You're like 2 TikToks away from being like, you know what, Elon had a few good points, and I'm like, don't get me wrong, I think electric vehicles are good. I think that electric vehicles are the future. And I'm not saying that if you enjoy any business person that you should be condemned. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that usually the loudest supporters of billionaires are extremely weird about it online. Like, the photo of like random weird fella, like the soldier with the kid in the bed is just like random weird dudes, and then the child sleeping in the bed is like millionaires, or unfortunately the owner of Twitter, as has been most recently the case. I mean, this shit is okay. We're slowly getting there, but Right Lord, again, they got the magic in them. Every time they touch that track, it turns into gold. They pawned up the 8 of characters. They're willing to cut the door. Maybe this is a tiny banger. Maybe this is a flush in the character suit. So we got to be a little bit careful in the wowzers, meowsers, and trousers. That's really, really good. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut 7 of characters. It's a more dangerous tile. Not only that, all my apes are gone, to keep on this financial trend. All my apes are gone. 3 of my 4 apes are gone. Right Lord has pawned into them. Left Lord, why you gotta make things so complicated? I could see this and kind of go for Tenhou. That doesn't seem good though. But like, what better recourse do I have? I think the only way we can salvage this hand is by going for a little bit of Tenhou. The reason why I'm okay with cutting a 9 here is because, I mean, we know that Right Lord, oh, frick. Okay, I mean, that's fine. We can't even, this is not even a valid hand, folks. This is Super Mario Maker unfortunate for us. But we know that Right Lord has 3 of the 8s. It's unlikely that Left Lord is waiting with a 7-8. And if they got it, at least we don't deal into, frickin', Tenhou, right? If they win off of our 9, they don't get Tenhou. That's pretty good. All right. I mean, this is looking a little bit bad for us. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is looking a little bit awkward. But I think are we 1 tile away from what's going on here? What's going on here? I think if we draw 4 of characters, it's not necessarily like made in the shade quite just yet. I'm hoping to stay in Tenpai before exhaustive draw. That's the truth of the matter. Okay. Some people would argue that I can't handle the truth. Some people would call me a soy boy, and to that I would say, yeah. Probably. I'm pretty sensitive. I live with my heart on my sleeve most of the time. All right, Left Lord's gonna sumo. Luckily, oh, this is okay. It doesn't seem that large, but hey, that's pretty large. Oh my goodness. At least we are not the dealer. Paying out the dealer penalty and all of this. Left Lord taking a pretty good lead here in East 2, right? Oh, some shiny tiles. Holy smokes. Okay, is this ever a Tenhou banger? It's awkward. We have this 8-9 shape in the character suit. Wowzers. Okay. Meowsers and trousers. That's really, really good. That's incredible. We got a red dragoon, aka crab rangoon. We're going to immediately throw it away because Left Lord threw it away, and it's now very, very unlikely that we get it. So what is our pair going to be? That's so interesting. I don't want it to be the 5 of bamboo. I want to draw into like a 3-4-5. And then suddenly the shape is really, really good. But then we could still use the 5 as our pair. You know what I mean? Are we ever happy drawing into a 1 and a 6 of characters? Like, there's some pure straight potentiality here in this hand. I'm not gonna deny you that. Rewind it back. This seems pretty good. I really don't want to have to discard any of my value. And that might be my undoing here, folks. That might be my undoing here in East 3. But let's see. Hopefully we can have a fairly easy path in getting into Tenpai. Holy smokes. I mean, what do I even do here? So, oh my God. I think we're 1 tile away from Tenpai, but I have to cut Dora to do so. Yeah, I'm 1 away from Tenpai, but I have to cut Dora. But like, who gives a frick, right? Like, genuinely, who gives a frick? Should I just be discarding that for safety right now? I mean, I don't know. Even if we discard the Dora, we have Riichi Pinfu 3 red 5s. That's a guaranteed natty Mongon. Riichi Pinfu 3 red 5s is kind of disgusting. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what would be nice? Just drawing into like 3 of bamboo would go so hard. 2 of bamboo would also be okay. But now 2 of the 2s are gone and 2 of the 5s are gone. Okay, I think we have to cut our losses. I think we have to cut the Dora before the Dora cuts us. I think this is a very dangerous tile. I would like to use it. If we draw something right, meow. Oh my God, it happened. Sometimes what you have to do is threaten Riichi Mahjong gods by being the loudest complainer in the room. 3, 4, 5 Sanshoku. Oh my God, am I dreaming right now? This is a disgusting hand. If we draw into Tenpai, we might not even want to call Riichi here. And the reason is our hand is so good. How good is it? Our hand is so good that if we hit that lean, if we hit the whoa, what the sigma, if we get that 3, 4, 5 Sanshoku, Pinfu, Red 5, red 5, red 5 Dora. That's a freaking Hanemon without calling Riichi. I feel like that's pretty good. I don't want anyone to play defensively. But all this is kind of moot if we can't draw into the right tiles, which, you know, why speak that evil into this world? Because I can handle it. Can absolutely handle it. What happens if someone else calls Riichi? I cry, probably. I cry a lot. I go back to watching Mark Cuban talk about his biggest losses on Shark Tank. Oh. Yeah, I like this gastropub. Like, oh, what kind of guy am I becoming? You know what I mean? I mean, it's interesting. It's nice to... It's just nice to hear about people's failures. That's probably my favorite type of podcast, you know? Like, there's a lot of podcasts where... Like, one of my favorite podcasts was I don't think it's going on anymore, but it was called This Feels Terrible, with the host Aaron McGathy. Highly recommend if you've never checked it out. All right, so we lost last hand, which really hurt. I'm not gonna lie to you. This hand could also hurt, but in a different way. Maybe in like a kind of sick and perverse good way. I'm kind of oh my god. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's flush this guy. Let's flush this guy with characters. This is a full flush Dora hand in the character suit. This has to be. Maybe a half flush if we draw into Green Dragon, but I'm not even that happy to draw into the Green Dragon. Do you know what I mean? I think we start pawning out the wazoo, by the way, if we see any of these tiles. I know we could have like pure double sequence, yada, yada, yada. Let's just go for it, fam. Let's just go for it. Frick it, we ball. This is a full flush hand. It's not a half flush hand. Cause I don't go halvesies. I'm Mark Cuban, baby. I go allsies. Do I remember what the biggest failures were? No, the thing about YouTube Shorts is that it's in one ear and out the other. Like my favorite Cage the Elephant song, which is an alt band for those listening to cool music in the year 2014. No, I don't remember any of it. That's the poisonous thing about YouTube Shorts, man. It's just nothing. It's candy for your brain, but it also is maybe training you to have unhealthy mental habits. Okay, I mean, half flush Green Dragon Dora. That's a 4-Han Marty. I'll take a 4-Han Marty. I would love the 5-Han Marty, but that doesn't seem Super Mario Maker likely. A gazillion and a half tiles get us into Tenpai. I mean, this gets us into Tenpai. Do we just want to go for it though? Like, how good is that? Is that so greedy, man? That's so great. When did I become such a greed lord? Red 5 acceptancy or oh my god, or Green Dragon acceptancy. I'm gonna go Red 5 acceptancy. There's just simply more tiles that we can choose from to run with. What happens here? Do I ever cut Green Dragons? Do I ever pawn Green Dragons? Oh, I can't even pawn Green Dragons now. Wait, this was so bad. I can't pawn Green Dragons. I could have waited on what? 3 of characters and Green Dragon. That's kind of nasty with it. But like this is half flush Dora. Oh no, this is only 3-Han. But it's still a fairly close game. And I could accept Red 5. You ever think about that? Catch Me Outside, how about that? Also a popular meme in the year 2014. Yeah, it's not that bad, but it's not that good either. I'll just give it to you straight, folks. I'm a straight shooter. That's what Congress needs. More straight shooters like me. Yeah, I mean, it's a weird one. I definitely don't just want to pawn the Green Dragon for a single tile weight, right? That seems like a terrible idea. Although it seems like a great idea in terms of value town. The value town proposition just seems redonkulous at a time like this. So yeah, yesterday, kind of let the brain rot watching Logan Paul. That's so humiliating. And Mark Cuban talk about their failures. Do I remember anything else from that day? No, it was a blur. I don't need drugs to have a good time. I've got the most addictive substance in the world in my pocket at all times, mentally. Do you know? Do you know what I mean? Is what I meant to say. Outside of the game, you know, something funny that happened is that my significant other is currently like her family, her parents are hosting my significant other's nieces. I'm conning here. You know I have to con. Sorry. This was silly, but imagine we got the after the con. That would have been a great YouTube thumbnail. You got to go for the thumbnail shots. If someone else calls Riichi here, we might genuinely have to fold, which would be the saddest thing to ever happen on this YouTube channel, besides my 11-game lose streak that we just got out of. So, I mean, I don't know if it was 11, but like, oh, hachi machi. I mean, I'm just going to stay in Tenpai no matter what, okay? This is so sad we couldn't win this one. Oh my god, I love Lord. Oh my god. You actually had it too. Tenhou too. I gave you 2 extra Dora. Oh my, this is why you should never con. Oh my goodness gracious. That was terrifying, folks. All right, 1, 2, 3. Easy as ABC. Maybe a 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku. All right, shouldn't have cut that. Why? Because I immediately saw that the Dora was the 7 of bamboo. Immediately as I cut the 8 of bamboo. We need to start recognizing what the Dora is sooner than that, folks. That's absolutely on me. Punish me by drawing me into a Dora tile so I can show my folly to the world. Okay, thank you. Merciful God. Merciful God has been entered the chat. Anyway, my significant other has been like taking my nieces like shopping and stuff, doing as good aunts do, right? But they're in their teenage years, and apparently one of them has just been saying, and I hope this is okay for me to share, but one of them has just been saying jump scare over and over, but not like just coming into the room and being like jump scare, but like 20 times a day. I miss being a kid. That sounds awesome. Tell me you didn't have enough attention growing up without telling me you didn't have enough attention growing up. Oh, absolutely. But anyway, it's just funny to imagine someone going jump scare over and over. It's even funnier because I don't have to deal with it, you know? I could just call Riichi here, set the world's most devious Suji trap. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna just go for it. I'm just gonna go for it. Early enough Suji, no one else even knows what's going on. 8 of circles just passed. I have a feeling that if someone else has an 8 of circles, it's probably gonna come out. The reason that this is a Suji trap is because usually a 5 means that I can't be waiting with a 6, 7, right? That's the good double-sided weight. But you don't know I have the much worse 7, 9 weight. So that's kind of nice. Could have maybe waited for a waited for some Riichi Pinpu, right? We're really, really close to Riichi Pinpu. Had we drawn into a 4 or an 8, we might have been able to do it. But the awkward thing about drawing into the 9 is that if we had the 5, 7 shape, and then we threw the 9, and then we draw the 8, then we're in Zazi Ferritin jail. We might have been able to improve our hand with that. Yeah, so that 6 and that 2 maybe could have gotten us into a triple-sided weight. But that's also not that good. We would have ended up in Zazi Ferritin jail there with the one of characters already being in our discards. Okay. Forgive me, Lord, for I'm about to tilt. Excuse me? You didn't even have to draw into another 8 of circles. At least we didn't lose that hand. At least we didn't lose that hand. That's true. That's true. Okay. Yusong, count your blessings. At least we did not lose clutch defeat from the jaws of victory there. Although it could have gone a lot better, I'll tell you that much. So, this is our last chance as the dealer scene. How are the scores looking? It's okay. We need like a Mangan at least to get back into this game, or several like medium-sized hands. I don't love our chances particularly, but this hand is not bad, right? Tenhou maybe. Carly Rae Jepsen has entered the chat. Tenhou maybe. Pure double sequence maybe if we draw into 2 8 of characters and we have 1 Dora, so that's okay. Now no longer Tenhou, having drawn into that pair of the 9 of characters, but that's absolutely a-okay. Oh, no. They're trying to make me go for Chitoy, but I'm like, no. Amy Winehouse. This is, I mean, it's 7 pairs, 2 Dora, but if I want to start pawning so bad. Oh, I want to start pawning so bad. I mean, what do I throw here? I would rather, if I am going Chitoy, I'd rather wait for something Zuztastic, like the Blue Eyes White Dragon, the White Dragoon, the Crab Rangoon. Look, all the dragons can be referred to as Crab Rangoon. I don't make the rules here. Oh, that's Zuzzy too. But am I supposed to straddle the line of normalcy here? I mean, how is this going to be normal? I mean, it could definitely still be normal, Yusong. You could draw into a 6 of characters. You have 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. It's not necessary. You don't necessarily have to walk the path of the Zuzzy swordsman, you know? All these pawns, though, make me a little bit nervous. Oh my god. We had 2 Dora. Okay, Crab Rangoon, red 5. Nothing we can do about that. There's nothing we can do about that. Dude, the Crab Rangoon lobby must be loving my videos lately. Sir, did you hear? Yusong referenced our food again. This hand, okay. Could certainly use some improvement. Maybe we can draw into the Dora, the 4 of bamboo. That'd be pretty nice. Not gonna lie to you there. 9 of circles for the worst ever 8-9 shape. Oh, thank you so much. This is exactly what I said. It's exactly what I said. Yeah. What are my plans for this weekend? Thank you for asking. So, I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't like microtransactions, but there's a $5 ticket in Pokemon Go, and by the time that this is out, unfortunately, the video will be donezo, so I can't even get your like opinion on this. What is the matter with you, RNG? What is the matter with you? I'm so tilted. Why am I so aggressive? Dude, this hand is nothing. I think we lose with this hand. Like, unless we start drawing the nuts and unless we start drawing them now, like this hand is really, really weak sauce. I don't like going, yeah, okay, that's our sign to bow out, right? You've heard of bow wow, but bowing out? You could pay $5 and do like 19 Mega Lucario raids this weekend. And if you just do the free version, you can do 5 Mega Lucario raids, which is still gonna net you like more than enough Lucario Mega energy. So that's great news, right? Oh, I'm so sorry. What, you enjoy your weekends doing pro bono cases because you're a lawyer and you're actually helping the disenfranchised members of our community? Snooze! I'm out here rating Mega Lucario energy, okay? But it's kind of like, it's an awkward position to find yourself in, because what you're really asking yourself is, and we might still fold this hand. I don't think we pawn the white dragon here. I think things are a little bit too spicy. I have no idea what Left Lord's doing, but I genuinely hate it. They could be going for orphans. Oh God, are you really going for orphans right now? Just took out Tomato Town. I need someone to throw the last key for Sutherland so that we're not in trouble here. 3 Vivian Westwinds are gone, but the scary thing here is that none of the orphan tiles are really gone. Okay, Love Lord. Wow, so the 2 comes from a what? A 1-2? I have no idea what's going on here, but I don't like it. I genuinely do not like it, Sam. I do not like it. Green pawns and ham. It's kind of like, oh, do you want to do a little Pokemon Go, or do you want to devote your entire freaking afternoon to Pokemon Go? Go on a bender, as the kids say. I don't know about this. Do you really have orphans? Is that really what's happening? I mean, I don't want to find out. It's a good YouTube thumbnail, but I don't want to find out. By the way, this hand, it's like, oh, it's like a little painful to watch it walk away. No, not even a little bit. You got to steel your resolve if you want to, some people want to be a master. That's the Pokemon Johto theme. You got to steel your resolve. If you want to get into the ring with yourself, God, and 3 other players. That is the blood sport that we engage in. That's called Riichi Mahjong, okay? You got to steel your resolve. You got to be able to throw these hands away. I don't know what Left Lord's doing. I do not like it. Am I in last place? I'm not even in last place. We're gaming. Better ingredients, better pizza, we're gaming. Someone please throw the last 9 of circles so we know that they can't do 13 orphans. Thank you so much. Thank you so. I almost want to emote being like, thank you so much, but I feel like that's a little BM in and of itself. What do you have? 7 pairs? I don't think this is 7 pairs. I mean, maybe it's 7 pairs. I'm not exactly sure what's going on here, but I think other people, after this round, I'm doing my unintentional Rick impression from Richard and Mortimer. After this round, we genuinely have to see what Left Lord is going for. I don't abide by any of this. Also, we can't just ignore all the other players at the table. I feel like someone is probably in Tenpai, right? Not everyone is as big as coward as I. And not everyone had as bad a hand as I. So I don't know. We might ball out, do a lot of Mega Lucario raids this weekend. I guess it's kind of cool. I guess, I don't know. I guess in terms of just parasocially, I guess you might think to yourself like, oh, Yusong's pretty cool. I like to have a beer with that guy. Have you ever heard something that's just so freaking untrue? It makes your brain explode. Okay, I mean, I'll throw a 2 of circles. I feel like, yeah, we see all the 3s, so no one can have a 3-4 in their hand. PogChamp. Just dabbed if you're listening to the audio only. 5 of bamboo being a safe tile. Bon appetit. I'll throw a safe tile if you're gonna give me a safe tile. Tell me that you just didn't pivot your 7 pairs hand into a single tile weight on the 5 of bamboo. That would have crushed me. You have a 7 pairs hand with 2 Dora waiting on the 9 of characters. Okay, I don't know what Left Lord was going for, but we have to check that South 2 hand if I can remember after the game. Now this is really, really bad. Oh, we're gonna lose this game. Ah, I see the writing on the wall. We're gonna lose this game. A crossroad is the dealer. They're in last place, but they have a chance for an epic comeback, and that's really bad news for us. This hand is beef okay enough. What we really, really want to see is another Vivian Westwind, if the fates will allow. If the fates do not allow, I'm gonna cry a little. I'm gonna weep about it. I'm gonna weep openly about it. Can't really pawn here. Can't really do anything open-handed shenanigans, right? Maybe half outside hand. Oh god, but I hate half outside hand. I think that's just wrong. I think that's just wrong. One of characters isn't even that bad. We can accept the Dora. I know that's silly, but it's like the Dora is the 2 of characters. It's not the worst tile to ever keep in your hand. I'll also say this. I mean, we really only want 2 pairs on a closed hand. I'm gonna follow the scripture that is Riichi Book 1. I'm gonna say this. Additionally, on my life, I've been trying to have good posture lately. I don't know if you've been noticing, but I'm looking confident and swole in the preview, or in the little camera window that you see before you. I mean, these 3 pairs aren't even that bad though. 1, 2, 3, 4. We still need a 5th shape. Okay, see ya. I wouldn't want to be ya. I'm trying to get something around the 3 of dude, this hand is so bad. My kingdom for a single double-sided weight. That's not even that good. Oh no. All right, what are some weights that are gone? I mean, like we could still get 7. Only one of them's been thrown. We could still get 8, right? Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. I have no idea what to throw. I'm gonna be real with you. I have no idea what to throw. That's probably the wrong tile. And I kept 3 pairs in my hand. Oh my god. That's okay. That's okay, Yusong. You can recover from that. That's a really difficult situation. I'm not sure there's a quote-unquote correct tile to draw, but I think that's hogwash. I think that there's usually a correct tile to throw. Now, maybe we can do some Riichi pin through shenanigans. We need Lady Luck to help us out a little bit, right? We need to end on this 5-6 double-sided weight. So we would like to see a 2. Okay, immediately hopes dashed. I'm gonna throw the 3. I'm gonna throw the 3 because if we draw a 4, it's actually really good. We can improve this shape by drawing a 4. I should have kept 2 pairs. Oh my. Someone help me. I'm in the depths of HE double hockey sticks and a crossword pawns the door. Okay, this is unacceptable. This is. Oh, and left lord sees into a 7-8-9. What are you doing? What is anyone doing with this hand? And now I'm like, I don't negotiate with people who have scary hands. I mean, does a 4 come from a, oh my god, 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 oh my god. Okay, at least the crossword didn't win a gigantic hand, but now it's like, I need to win this hand. And a 1-han hand, we need like a 2-han hand. Folks, this has never been a worse time to draw into the tiles that we've just drawn into. I cannot believe the tomfoolery that we are engaging in. There was probably a safer thing to throw if we were going to fold that last hand, which we were definitely trying to fold. All right, a crossword trying to crush my dreams by throwing the Kiefer Sutherwind. I can respect that. But I have to hitch my wagon to the Kiefer Sutherwind still because it is 2-han for us. All we need is another Kiefer Sutherwind and then the last one after that, which is, you know, a series of very unlikely events. But that hand, whether we run or sumo, will get us out of 3rd place here. So we're praying, folks. We're absolutely doing a little bit of a organized prayer at the current moment. Sure, Riichi Pinfu. Riichi Pinfu is our 2-han ticket out of this mess. 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku. Don't even make me laugh. I don't believe in you, Harvey Dent. Dora's the 1 of characters. Left Lord doing some despair gaming right now. I respect that. I absolutely respect that. Can't really chi here. Okay, that is our pair, which is funny. Okay, sure thing. So our 1-2 shape in the bamboo suit is the worst thing about our hand. We could just go Tanyao as well, right? We could open our hand and go Tanyao. 5, 6, 7 Sanchokes. Okay, I'll tell you this much. 6, 7, 8 Sanchokes. 6, 7, 8 Sanchokes is like more likely. I don't believe hard enough. I don't believe. I mean, that is Tanyao. That is Tanyao. I'll keep it for now. I'll keep it for now because it is Tanyao. That's a rhyme. You probably shouldn't follow that. And anything could be a rhyme. It doesn't mean it's true. In 1992, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. That is factually incorrect. I'm spreading misinformation, but it rhymes. I've been fixing my posture lately. My back hurts because of the good posture. I'm used to having like completely degenerate posture. Okay, that sucks. Okay, let's just think for a second. If we see a red 5, one must chi a red 5, right? If we see a red 5, one must chi a red 5. If you see something, say something. 1,300 points. I mean, surely we just go, right? Surely we just go? I did not have a chance. I did not have a chance in that last hand. Oh my god. Mark Cuban, what was your biggest loss in Riichi Mahjong? Oh, it was this one game where I genuinely don't think that I had the chance to play Riichi Mahjong on that. Oh, okay. Feels bad. That feels bad. That's okay. It's okay. Let's hit the showers. I need to see that South 2 hand. Maybe were we perhaps overly cautious about 13 orphans in that South 2 hand? It was an exhaustive draw. What was this? Oh my god. Oh my god. So it was like a bad 7 pairs. Okay, it's just a bad 7 pairs. And I shouldn't have been so scared with... I was even thinking like 4 concealed triplets, but that's just simply untrue. So if I didn't deal into this hand, we would have won this game. I dealt in with the 1 tile. I could have... The 1 piece? Could have thrown the... Dude, what? Okay. I was thinking like 3 is safe. Oh man, what was I thinking here? Dude, I could have even just thrown a 9. Oh man. Could have even thrown a 7 for hashtag Suji Gaming. This only bites us in the butt if it's like a 4-6-8 shape. But like, I'm not really thinking about that. I'm just thinking about trying to play safe for everyone. The safest tile that we have in our hand right now, I mean, it's a little bit, probably 7. Probably 7. But the 7, 8, 9 Sanchoku, but I wasn't even thinking about that. Probably the 7. Oh, that's so unlucky. Because the 4 does come from like a 4-4-5 shape. And good players pawn and cheat again into Tenpai. Oh, no. And I could have been like, oh my god. Yeah, right. Half outside hand. But it, oh, wow. This is half outside hand. Oh. Oh, if only we wanted any of our... Okay, I mean, that's on me. I should have thrown the 7 there. If you see anything that... If you would have thrown anything else in this situation, let me know in the comments down below. We could have definitely figured out something better had we had infinite time. Could have thrown a 9. Could have thrown a 9. 8 was just thrown. I mean, I don't even... 7, I think, is our safest tile. It's got to be. I think it's got to be our safest tile. Ay, ay, ay. And then this was a round where... But I wanted to keep 2 pairs, but I shouldn't have. Oh my god. Oh my. Okay, anything else happened this game? Dude, I don't think I know. Okay, and this, I got robbed. I genuinely got robbed here. 2 of the 8s are in people's hands. There's a chance that they would have come out if... Oh my god. And they draw into Tenpai. Oh my god. And they have nothing but safety. It's okay. Unlucky game. Unlucky game. You gotta brush that dirt off your shoulders like you're Jay-Z, okay? I've always said this. I got it 99 problems, but luck is 98 of those 99. Folks, that's gonna do it for today's game. If you enjoyed the genre, or if you enjoyed this song, consider leaving a like and a comment. It helps with the channel a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. New videos every day. Hey, I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 3 p.m. PST. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord and our VODs channel in case you can't ever make it live. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.